Something super exciting this week that we've been working on for so long, and I haven't been able to talk about it. I can finally start talking about it now, and I'm gonna show you. Real value, you are real estate agents. We're now offering a builder's. This is good. This took us, how long does this take us? 30 minutes? 45 minutes? I'm sweating. We're no longer gonna be able to film stuff like this. It's like only 90 degrees out, but I'm sweating right now. No, but I think they're gonna come up and they're gonna be like, oh, Leonard people. Yep, that's confirmed. I have so many calls I'm probably behind on right now. Cool, yeah, I can send that over to her today.
But this time, I mean, I've got such a long build out, and I mean, it's probably gonna exceed 18 months. Thanks, Mark.
Yep. John's situation is super unique. He went under contract on a new build. We had tons of issues financing. He was gonna lose 30 grand. He dropped another 30 grand, saved the home. He still couldn't get it done for his scenario. Now he's on a new home. We have 18 months to figure it out. A bunch of moving parts. So hopefully we can get it figured out this time, but there's like a lot of money on the line. I feel really bad. Not that it's our fault, but I just feel bad for him, you know? How that closes. 4:30 a.m. on a Tuesday. I want to hit a quick little riding sesh. Wake up, we're going riding.
Already?
Yes, let's go. Finally got her back from the dealership. She's looking clean. Yeah, we all want that. These days.
That's what it is.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Flex.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Yeah. On the way, guys.
Funny, so Steve is a past client of mine, and we've done a lot of deals together. Big investor, sold his AC company years ago. AC unit went out in the warehouse. I hit him up, saved me like 2 grand or 2,500 bucks. It's always about taking care of people, you know? You never know when someone's gonna save you a bunch of money or just help you out. So it's like, I don't know. That's where I'm at. I'm like, I look at this. Pitching deals. Oh, and the strength of that one. Look at the face mask.
Complimenting like you did something wrong.
Well, because I'm saving it for when I do something wrong.
Yeah. Do.
Yeah.
Carne asada and grilled chicken. Oh, and then I put the people on the side that I thought I did. Kind of
So what kind of content are you looking to post? Like a reel?
podcast style, so I could just
Yeah, like a reel.
Okay, yeah.
That looks like it was from a bigger podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just pick a topic.
Lately, I've had so many clients doing new builds, and they do end up having to get pre-qualified with the builder's lender to get incentives. I just need to make sure I don't roll my eyes a lot.
Okay, I really don't understand it still.
In-house underwriting on the broker side of mortgages. You're not a loan officer, you're not in mortgages, but this has never been done before. And the way we're able to essentially make it happen is through our partnerships. All right, so when we're designing our marketing content, we need to dial in the fact that the reason someone is a broker is to get people, the best priced mortgage, to shop around for all these solutions, do all of these great things from a small and nimble company. You cannot have in-house underwriting to efficiently do that. The second you have an underwriter on payroll, you now have higher overhead, you need to make more per loan, you need to charge your clients more money, you need to charge maybe underwriting fees, or you need to basically make your bottom line a lot higher. So that's why brokerages do not have in-house underwriting. We use the underwriters from the banks and partners that we take the loans through, right? So if we're going to, United Wholesale Mortgage, or we're going to, PennyMac, or one of these big companies, they have thousands of people on payroll, and we're just using part of their underwriting staff, and that's how we're getting cost-effective loans. But a big selling pitch within the mortgage world is the fact that I can walk down the hallway in my office office, talk to the underwriter, and talk through any problems we have on a loan. It's a big selling pitch for not only real estate agents when they want to send us business, but also for clients. They want to know that when they talk to us, we're not at the mercy of a third-party company. They want to know that we have a really tight relationship and can figure out everything in-house, right? But in-house is expensive, and we'll never do that because we want to make sure we're getting our clients the best deal possible. So the way we overcome that is by now we have an underwriter in our office. Diane is in here twice a week for us to run scenarios, for us to have that. We're gonna walk down the hall and talk to her kind of thing. So when we're designing our marketing, we want to be able to give the idea of our overhead has not changed, our fees have not changed, we're still a very low cost and the best possible solution for someone to get a mortgage when it comes to, the cost of it. However, we are also the best solution when it comes to getting challenging loans done, because now it's no longer, hey, I'm calling my underwriter and I'm talking through this. No, it's I'm walking 4 feet into her office and we're comparing our laptops side to side with the communication that we have. So no one's done this because it's impossible to do that. And I don't know if we should really give the secret sauce away yet on how we make it happen, but we want to give that we did the impossible. This is the impossible and here's how, and we did it. So does that make more sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and I think what I did a little bit with Tyler today already ties into that, because we got him and Diane talking, good B-roll, laptop side by side, and then when he was downstairs after Zach's video, I just had him do a quick 25-30 second that we can throw in the overall video, and he said that it's been groundbreaking because now I can walk one office over, I can go through a scenario in 60 seconds, whereas other brokerages or other brokers, you have to go to a third party, you're waiting. He's like, they can still get it to you within an hour or somewhat fast, but the fact that we can go through real situations in real time, side by side, an answer and your situation figured out, and he put in under 60 seconds has been groundbreaking.
So once we have that video we were just chatting about and getting everything sorted, we want to start putting together some graphics, right? Some carousels maybe on social media. Also, like I was saying, we want to do maybe some short form or something to where you're just swapping the intro. And now another loan officer just does the intro, and then boom, they've got the whole back end of the video that's the same, and they can all post it and we can get it all out there.
Okay.
And then it goes into email marketing.
So Tyler's portion, have each loan officer do that?
Well, no. So have a loan officer do the intro. Whatever the intro of the video is going to be, whether it's me or someone staring into the camera going, we just did some groundbreaking thing when it comes to mortgages, or whatever that hook is. I want everyone who wants to post about it, I want everyone to shoot that hook, and then you just cut to the video, because we're all going to be in the video, right? Tyler's in the video, I'm in the video, Vinny's in the video, get Luke in the video. So we're all in it, and it looks like it's Luke's video because he did the intro, but in reality, we're all using the same video.
Never before
done
in the mortgage
boom,
world.
There's your hook. Yeah. Oh, we do have Rachel here right now, so we could shoot also something about that with Rachel. So we'll do the two things. We'll shoot the riders with Rachel, and we'll also shoot in-house underwriting.
Okay, so is this like a marketing thing, or are we actually the only ones to offer this?
Yes. It has not been done before, and when we were setting it up, that was the biggest challenge. What we got cooking up?
Grimes in person.
Hey, Grimmy's in the kitchen. Listen, Dale, 30 seconds of your time, sir.
They're gonna stop me I'm really excited. I feel like I'm full house. Why do I keep forgetting? We have Diane in house. She's a underwriter. Love her. X2 Mortgage is the only place I send my clients, and the only mortgage broker in the United States with an in-house underwriter.
That's good. We're due you and Shawn podcasting.
Okay.
Waste number 1, talent, $500 to Rachel Eberspacher.
A mess in here. Oh, that's not very nice.
Just Borbly. You're gonna get a really easy one.
Now don't flag us with anything.
I've actually never met a real life underwriter.
Uh-oh. They scare me sometimes.
I feel like you guys always just hear when there's issues. There's a lot of loans where there's no issues.
My clients are great. I don't really have any issues.
Yeah, her
Was
clients
she
are
around
really
with
great. She's great.
The best.
Honestly, most underwriters are. It's just, you only hear from them when there's something bad, really.
Like, well, now we got to send this to underwriting.
Most of the time you guys know when there's an issue. You're just hoping you don't hear from me.
Right? I knew it.
She's going to pull you into her office.
I never stretch income, ever. But when they...
That's why.
No, I really don't. I go most conservative because I don't want to deal with it. Because if you have an income issue, it's the only thing that could really kill a deal.
How I respond is what I think he's trying to do to me.
Well, actually, outside of the bonus, you did use more for overtime than what I did. Just saying, you used more for overtime, but you did use less for base. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, that was a little bit of a nightmare.
Bye.
Ready?
Sean doesn't know what to do to Dex. What are you going to do to help her?
Like help drill into the brick.
Oh.
Hello?
Alright, which one you want to do first?
Let's go ahead.
I would say you. Are we rolling?
Yeah. All in.
Okay, Sean.
Rachel.
Have you noticed? We gotta start over.
That was good. We're using that. That was good. That was solid.
Okay, Sean, get this.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
FHA is back.
Tell a friend. Yes,
Guess who's
FHA
back?
loans
Guess who's back?
are
Guess
back.
who's
Rachel, you're a content route.
Stressing you
Agent
Can we
versus
do some
overwork.
gifts too? I'm kidding.
I guess yeah. I don't know if we're gonna DSCR, right? If we're at amortizations at 15.
Exactly. Yep.
Exactly. Totally thought about that, but fuck.
I might have to explore other avenues if we can't do a 30 or at least a 25. You know what I mean? Because I just don't know if we're gonna debt service, and I don't know if he's gonna want that high of a payment.
Pretty much, I don't have the interims, that's fine, but,
Let us know as soon as you can. Thanks, Felix.
Yes, sir, Luke. Talk to you soon.
Alrighty, bye.
Bye.
I hate loans.
What the fuck, dude? You guys just blowing the deal up right there.
I tell him everything.
Hey, you want to do a 15-year loan?
I was so I've been transparent about everything, right? Like,
Bro, that was his sales pitch, which was a horrible sales pitch to try to get you to convince the buyer or the borrower to do a 15-year loan.
Yeah.
It was like horrible. Little update on this. This is a commercial deal that Luke and I are working on. 3 properties, trying to refi them. And everyone in lending always will sell the world up front. We could do it. Here's what we offer. Here's what we can do. The second you get all your documents in, everything changes. And this guy has bulletproof finances, in my opinion. Super strong cash flow, really great credit score, really low loan to value. Should be a slam dunk deal. Prime example of everyone saying they can do the deal to get the info until they take it to their scenario desk and they can't get it done.
Lending 101 happens all the
Literally
time.
lending 101.
Especially on commercial, right? They're gonna, and it's funny, Shawn and I were venting about this earlier on another commercial deal we're working on. Is part of the problem is finding the lender who's actually gonna be capable of doing it. Everybody's gonna tell you that they're gonna do it, but when the rubber meets the road, that's who we wanna, that's the lender that we're looking to take a loan to. Who can actually do it and put their money where their mouth is.
Like, he was just trying to find every reason not to. Like, this cash out? No. Oh, because
Was it ever
and then he
cash
had to
out?
go and then to go into why a cash out would be a problem. Like, that doesn't relate to us. So like, why are we talking right now?
That's all right. We'll get.
All
yeah.
right, we'll
Well, we're gonna find it at home. Yeah. I'm not worried about it.
Yo, I just got a package.
Sick.
Let's go check it out.
Cool.
Might be something really good. Might just be some sticky notes. I'm excited if it's something really good. Check this out, check this out, check this out. Fully custom X2 flag. It's like I just won the Olympics, you know? Walking around the office like this now. People are gonna recognize. Did get this though, but when we do events, we'll be probably the only ones with an actual flag that's hanging, and I can use it anywhere. You can use it on the leg, you can have it on cars, you can just have it chilling. So I think it was a pretty good purchase, but it was very expensive.
Wait, like how much?
$300.
Oh God.
It was like $300. And the reason it was so expensive is because it's dual-sided. So no matter how you look at it, you're always gonna see it and it's gonna make sense. If you didn't do it dual-sided, this, one side would be backwards. Can't be half-assing it, Gotta go 100% with it. So yeah, it was expensive. It's sick.
It's sick. Is that going up there?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
That's awesome.
No, I was thinking anytime we do events or anything, we'll be the only ones with a flag.
That's pretty legit.
It was really expensive, so that's why no one has flags.
200.
300.
No.
Yeah.
For a flag?
For a flag! But it's dual-sided, so you're not gonna, if you see it from the backside, it's still gonna read correctly.
Ah.
So that's why it was expensive.
Hey, this ain't no Amazon.
Pretty sick though, right?
Dude, super nice. How's your call? Good. It was personal related, so, and keep this under wraps, so we're gonna have to cut this one out.
Let me get back to work, so let's go talk about the secret sauce right now. Okay, in-house underwriting. The reason this is so unique is some of the things that we talked about, but it's so hard to make happen. And tomorrow we'll be shooting more stuff on this with Vinny as we do more of our marketing materials. But I'm talking secret sauce now because in that marketing material, we're not gonna talk about how we made this partnership happen. And the way that this works, or the simplified version of the way that this works, is the fact that we don't have an underwriter on payroll. We have an underwriter in our office. We are essentially pulling an underwriter from one of our partner banks, essentially having her work from home or work in a co-working space that is our office, completely compliant, and we're getting the benefit of using that person as a resource. Most companies are not gonna allow you to do this for many reasons. One, loans are complicated. As you've seen on these videos, loans are very complicated and they don't want loan officers sneaking things through with underwriters or kind of collaborating at a level to where the bank is the one held liable. So a lot of times, if you have a scenario, it's gonna get vetted through their systems. It's gonna have a paper trail of everything. So when we do a loan, when we have a problem with it, we're gonna send an email in, we're gonna send a scenario desk, there's gonna be a paper trail of everything. So if there's an issue on that loan, that bank or that lender can then potentially come back to us for the liability. Now, if we have everything word of mouth in our office, there's no paper trail, you know, there's so much more room for liability that gets opened up with this. We could always say, hey, we talked to your underwriter and we said that everything was good to go and we don't, you know, we can clean our hands from it and we're good. This is what this bank or this partnership that we have is allowing us to essentially do. Now, I'm not gonna say we're trying to do all these sketchy things and all this stuff that's not in compliance or all these things are gonna have liability issues, because we're not. But that's why this doesn't exist with other companies. We have a very tight and strong relationship with the CEO at this mortgage company to allow this to happen. And it is a total transparent, one-to-one reciprocal relationship. They're doing something for us, so we're gonna do something for them in return. It's like business 101. And I think it's cool to kind of see how the partnership's gonna plan out, because right now we have someone in our office, Diane's in here underwriting all of our loans, and we're able to use her as a resource, but also we're sending a lot more business to them for this because again, they're scratching our back, we're scratching theirs. It's a little unique. I'm interested to see how it pans out. We're only about 30 to 60 days in right now. There are gonna be problems that come up. We're gonna work through them like any other type of business, so we'll see how that all shakes out. But that's a little bit on the secret sauce that we won't be essentially putting out in our marketing, right? We're gonna put out in our marketing that, hey, we have an underwriter in-house that's essentially an employee for us when they're not, but essentially an employee for us that doesn't change our overhead and allows us to ensure that we're still getting our clients the best possible price mortgage. So it's the best of both worlds. How's that? Was that good? Is that a good little secret sauce breakdown? Oh, looks like the crane's here.
I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
Well, if it's gonna save them 2 points on the rate, I bet they do.
Why were they waited out?
Let me show you the company that's actually doing it.
Luke's face looks red.
I'm ready to run like the wind, bullseye.
But like, we need to know more specifics. We need to know timeline. We need to know what specifically they're looking for.
Like all the banks that I've talked to, they want pretty much 4 or 5 things to have a pretty simple conversation, right? The personal financial statements, a resume, a bio, information on the general contractor.
Like, I won't send you any of that. You can send me the bank and then I'll get the secure portal.
That's what he said. Well, that's the thing though.
Yeah,
you don't sign the agreement with any of the bank details. You sign an agreement with us.
Well, I was telling you on the phone that you have to find a bank that will give you half the yield spread.
I know, but they don't even entertain. They just you're nothing when you come to these situations like the calls that I had. Dude, it means nothing without documentation to them.
I'm aware of that.
It's like all of us when someone says, "Oh, I've got this tricky scenario. Do you think you can make it work?" We're like, "Fuck yeah, we can make it work."
Send me your shit.
But we don't know if we can make it work.
That's where we show value and make our money, right? That's the difference is from the 0.06 to like, right? What the bank is going to charge a point. There's no way there's not getting out of a point of origination. On the broker side, why can't we split that with the bank and us drive the deal? So now our broker check is not 84K, it's 500K.
Which still is fine if we're doing nothing.
If we're doing nothing. If it's the introduction,
is,
like Shawn said, all these motherfuckers, they say they can do it. But when push comes to shove, no, who can actually do it?
It's a very hard hole to start climbing up, but if we can start building these relationships, we can find the business.
With the commercial lenders, you mean? Yes.
I love commercial 10 times more.
All right, let's do this thing. What should we want to start with? What's our hook?
We're just kind of doing a discussion about it.
How we looking? We did it. No other mortgage brokerage has done what we just did.
Yeah, I know. It's the same company.
I fucked that up.
All right, try it.
If you find anything that you like, then we can rerun that. I'm trying to remember what we talked about at this point. We have the ability to shop from, I think we're at 24 different brokerages at the moment. Declining income with VA. But they had sellable goods on there, which are technically a negative, and we ended up going on the, whatchamacallit, for the line 5.
All right, we got a lead we're going to be calling right now, but this appears to be a lead that I probably know in person from going to the lake so much. There's another family that goes there a whole lot. So I filled out some lead forms online, but I'm going to make a call, and I'm pretty sure I know that. What were you doing in Havasu? Are you still doing some luxury wake tour? I think your dad was saying you were doing that, right? Cool. Sounds good, Blake. Good chatting with you.
Yeah, I got chat.
All right, later. I knew it. I knew it was them the whole time. I'm stoked for Blake. But what I'm even more stoked about is the video we're going to be working on now that's going to drop next week. So stay tuned.